Hello, everyone. You are listening and watching to a very special podcast. All right, we've been doing a lot of work lately on some great people, haven't we? Okay. I believe we shall start off of a different point of view. Since we have done Rosemary's, we have done a lot of the agents, but now we're gonna step into the dark depths of the villain. Or is he a villain? Is he the hero, the villain, or maybe in the in-between? Is he like an anti-villain, an anti-hero? Good question. And I believe I'm referring to my beloved Benjamin Hallows. Okay. I'm not trying to sponsor this because Funimation told me to, and besides, Funimation is quite busy and they don't really contact me, but in honor of the great movie made by Project Ito, The Empire of Corpses, and also inspired by the 2015 version, Victor Frankenstein. And now, ladies and gents, let us proceed, shall we? Enjoy the show. Thank you. It was just a vague memory, but he remembered it like it was yesterday. It was his mother calling. Benjamin. Wake up, Benjamin. Benjamin, please. The boy woke up. Mother? What time is it? It's time for you to get up, sweetheart, his mother said, pulling the blinds. The boy covered his eyes. Mother, it's too bright. I'm sorry, sweetie. I know you're not very much of a morning person, but come on, get up. We have stuff to do. Really? Yes. Come, we have that picnic, remember? Yes, of course, Benjamin said. He leaped out of bed and he went to get dressed. He went to the picnic with his family. There he had two brothers. One was by the name of Isaiah. The other was Charlie. And then there were two sisters. One of them was named Min Fenri, but everyone called her Miff. The other one was Dawn. The mother was so beautiful. It was Benjamin's mother, Calypso, and the father, Marcello. Taking a good look at the mother and her children, they would be a beautiful, wonderful family. But the father, well, he was okay. It's just his appearance seemed a bit eerie, creepy. The father was a bit of an eccentric fellow, but he loved his wife dearly, for all the sake of it. Benjamin didn't care what people thought of him, or his family, or himself for that matter. All that he knew that he was happy to be with his family. As they were just playing out the children, the mother managed to get their lunches prepared. She called out, "Children, when you're done playing, come, lunch is going to be prepared soon." "All right, Mother," Benjamin called. The little brother, Isaiah, was saying, "Brother, do you think maybe Mother has made us one of our favorites?" "Oh, of course. It would be nice to see what she has planned. She did promise us a picnic soon." "She works too hard. You have to be very more respectful to Mother," Charlie scolded. "I am." "Well, it doesn't sound like you are," Charlie snapped. That's when Dawn stepped in, the oldest sister. "Now, boys, please, we're here to have fun. We didn't come here to argue. And please, don't upset Mother. She's been through a lot. You know, with the baby coming. Benjamin was excited. Oh yes, I'm sorry. The brothers seemed regretful. I'm sorry, Ben. I didn't mean to. No, it's all right. Maybe you are correct about something. Don't put yourself down because of what I said. I mean, Charlie was trying to say. Isaiah all of a sudden tackled Ben to the ground. Let's play tag! Just to get it off our minds. Come, Myth. You are it. Oh, I'm going to catch you. The children were laughing and playing. Afterwards, they were having their lunches. Charlie had to ask, Mother, how's the baby? That's when the mother put her hand over her stomach. Calypso smiled. Oh, he's about due. I just need to go in back for my next appointment for the next week. Myth began to clap her hands. Oh, Mother, I can't wait to meet our new little sibling. Maybe she'll be a little girl. However, Dawn pointed out, now we don't know if it's a boy or girl yet. The doctors have to see for themselves. Myth nodded. All right. Don't worry, if it's a girl, I'm sure she'll love you. My dear Myth. The mother kissed her daughter on the forehead. They were having a good time at the picnic. After they ate, the children began playing a little more, but not too rough as the mother scolded at them, because after they have eaten, who knows if it might come back up again. That's what she fretted. Benjamin promised, as well as the other siblings. As they were heading home, all of a sudden Calypso began to feel pain in her stomach. Something was wrong. She'd been walking for a while until she collapsed to her knees. What's happening? What's going on? Calypso said. The children were frightened. Dawn and of course Charlie came to her side. Mother, are you all right? Charlie asked. Ben cried out, Mother! Later on, the mother was lying in the hospital bed. It turned out that her baby was already due, but sadly, the baby was born as a stillborn. The children were shocked. A stillborn baby. How tragic. The doctors apologized. The pressure of the baby was too much that poor Calypso is slowly dying. She's somehow contacted with some sort of mysterious illness. The doctors were trying to take more tests, but they have no idea of the cause. Benjamin felt tears running down his face. He didn't want this to happen. This wasn't supposed to happen. Ben came along with his siblings at their mother's side. The mother was dying. She looked so pale and frail, but her beauty still lingers. She put her cold hand to Ben's cheek. She took Dawn's hand and she said to her children, You are all family no matter what happens. Please take care of yourselves and each other. I want you all to grow up healthy and happy lives like I taught you, Calypso said. We will, Mother. We promise, Dawn said. Myth was in tears. Mother, you can't leave us. Please don't leave us. I'm sorry, dear. I'll be watching over you, I promise. With that, the mother just laid down and she closed her eyes and she never woke up. The machine stopped beeping, and there was a long beep. The children were in hysterics. Since the mother's death, everything began to fall apart. The younger brother, Isaiah, was involved in somewhat believed to be an accident. He was found dead with his neck broken. Charlie was also dead the next time. He was found killed as if someone stabbed him in the neck. However, it got worse. Myth was accused of the murders, and she was executed, even though there was no evidence against her, and she claimed that she would never hurt her brothers. Still, they executed her anyway, and Ben was devastated. But it got better. Benjamin's sister, Dawn, managed to marry a man that she knew for a long time. He was a friend of the family, and they got along quite well with one another. Ben was really happy for Dawn, and soon he managed to feel a little hopeful that maybe things won't turn out so deadly. But boy, was he wrong. On that wedding night, there was a murder investigation. Dawn had been found dead. It looked like she died in her sleep. But no, her eyes were shot open. She somehow might have saw the killer, but it was too late. Ben was in devastation, and he feared for his life might be at stake. It was very painful for him. Very, very painful. And his father descended into madness, and he forced Ben to work for him to do these horrific experiments. It was a memory that Ben never forgotten, and ever since the horrors he saw there, Ben swore his revenge against his father. He somehow escaped with some help, but there was great horrors that he never forgotten, that will haunt him for the rest of his life and into his work of raising the undead. That's how it all started. You want to see what happens next? Find out. I'm Catherine Donovan, and I'll see you next time.